Alrighty, traders, let me make sure this volume is good for you. Traders, what's happening in the markets today? We are continuing to get the drop in the markets. Probably a lot more to come from this drop, but on the other side of this drop is a tremendous buying opportunity. What I believe is going to be then an incredible bull market to come after this correction. I'm going to show the reasons why. Let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, let's get straight into the markets. So today, all the markets today, if I actually apart from silver and gold, but everything else is pretty much on the red side from that. So if I go back to the actual stock, look at the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones, this whole thing, the Dow Jones is now down what? Now down just over 5%. And for you guys who have been following me now for at least a few months, you would know that I've been calling for this correction to happen in the markets. I didn't know when it was going to happen, but it was going to happen. And just alerting you guys, hopefully me just trying to warn you guys that this is going to happen, at least kept you out of the market and not losing money, right? No, you don't have to short it to make money, but half the battle, right, is just if you could stop yourself from getting into crap trades, like really bad trades, right? If you can stop yourself from that, then what I do say is that that's the half the battle, right? Half the battle is that. And so that's what I'm seeing through there when it comes down to this one here. And so for me personally, for the last few months, I've been talking about the stock market being rolling over soon, and it's probably going to happen. And so my whole goal here, guys, is to stop you from at least just jumping into stuff that's is probably going to go against you, okay? So you can see the Dow Jones. Look at the Dow Jones. Continued what? Continued on a downward phase from here. The drop continues, but I do see significant levels of support and resistance level. We've got this Fibonacci tool here as well too. All right, this look how far I drew that out. I think I was drawing this here for my private clients. Actually, I just had an hour and a half session with my clients today. If you're interested in becoming a client of mine, good old private client of mine, then that second link in the description there, guys, you can apply for it. So we're looking at this level here. Now, this is not a trend line here, guys. This is actually, no, let's do this here. From that point there to that point there. There we go. That's better, right? Right, that point there to that point there. Look where this 50% Fibonacci level on the Dow Jones anyway, on the Dow Jones right there is that 3,600 level, which is also goes into that point there. So if we bring it down to that point right there, that 3,600 also goes inside of, you can see how this is an area. So look at this here. Sometimes you don't get a finite number, but you get like an area, right? So you see how you got all this resistance here. So this whole and resistance there. So that whole area there, which is funny enough, the 60% level, this 60% number here, right? Which is, where's my Dubalaki thing? There we go. There she is. Sometimes you say, I hope she's not there. Anyway, bad joke. Let's continue the market. Right, 60% level. You can see here, right? Look at all this resistance here. We had the resistance here, a little resistance here, and a resistance here. So as the market's coming down, we're probably going to find what? A lot of support around here. And I do believe that level through there is going to be an incredible buying opportunity in the markets, right? So we had a very strong move to the upside. Now we're getting the pullback, right? We're getting that pullback in the markets right now. Interesting stuff in the markets. Right, so now we're getting the pullback. So what I'm seeing through here now is we're probably going to get that through here for maybe for another couple of weeks, maybe for the next few months. It's going to do something like this. But then I do see, especially on the second half of this year, incredible move to come out of the markets here. Same for the S&P 500, right? What's happening to the S&P 500 now? Look at this here. The correction has started. Once again, traders, that I've been warning about this to come. And the big thing, once again, is for me just to stop you from getting into bad trades when I know we're likely to get this pullback here, right? This correction is happening right now. You know, for the last few months, I've been saying, guys, we're going to start to get this pullback here. We're going to start to get a drop soon in the markets. And I've been giving you warning signs, and now it's actually starting to happen, right? Took a lot longer than I thought, but Look what's happening now, right? We're starting to see that correction. But that's all it is, right? In a big bull market, you get what? What do you get in a big bull market? You get big move up. Big move up. You get the pullback. You get the pullback. You get the big move up. You get the big move up, right? So that's all I see this thing is just a big move. This is just a move to the downside. If we're looking at the good old Fibonacci levels, so this actually may even get down to, what is that? That's a 10% drop down through there. So this actually may be getting ready to have a move down to there, right? That's not the end of the world, right? We just had an incredible bull move. Like how long was that? Right? We just spent 5 months going up, right? Of course, we're going to get a little pullback soon, right? Now, remember, guys, all a pullback is just in an upward trend. Bit of a refresher for you guys. In an upward trend, you get this sort of action, right? You get that sort of action. And this here is just a pullback is just what I call reset phases, right? Reset phases, reset phases. We've had no pullback through here or correction or drop. So we're going to go up. We're going to probably have a big correction. People are going to start to freak out through here. But guess what this guy's going to be looking at? Ooh, guess what, guys? Good buying opportunity, because then I see an incredible move on the other side. Yes, the drop is happening, but get ready for an incredible bull move happening after this, right? Now, this may last a good couple of months, right? This may last good maybe 2 or so months. 1, 2, 3 months, who knows, right? Of this whole thing going down. It may go down for a couple of months, and then we see the big move. Then we see another big move coming. So the election is what? November? So maybe around we might start to see things start to pick up maybe a couple of months prior to that. So anyway, I'm just guessing. Who knows? Let's actually see what the market is going to talk about us when it comes down to these markets here. So that's the S&P 500. Let's go look at the good old Nasdaq from here. And Nasdaq is actually also, Nasdaq 100 is also starting its correction. We've been going up for quite some time. And I like to call this the roller coaster pattern, right? Look at this here, roller coaster pattern. So it goes up, 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 slow, 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 and then it just rolls over like that there, right? Maybe not that far, but where's the Fibonacci level here? Fibonacci level is from there to there, so we can see this is that level down here. Now, which is not surprising anymore. Look at this here. That's that resistance level there, so that 60%, that whole level there is probably a strong level of support, and we're probably going to get a drop down. But John, the stock market dropped because of the war. Don't you understand, John? That's the reason why the market's dropping, because of the war. Because of the bombings that's happened over the weekend. Really? Why is the stock market been going up for the last 12 months or more when Ukraine's been Russia? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, market's going to go down this time now because of the same thing that's happening, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Good job. Good logic. Okay. It's going to go down because we just drew for it. Let's go look at the Russell. Russell, same sort of thing, guys, right? I talked about this on the Russell as well too. I talked about how we're actually much weaker through here, right? And I talked about this from an angle perspective. I saw the buys being strong here, but then I saw them this point through here. What does that mean? I just saw this is very weak through here, guys. Look how weak this is. So strong, and then we had this very weak move to the upside, and then now we're getting something like this. So I did expect to see this pullback through here. The Russell has been one of those things that just been really dead dog. But I do see once we get back above this 210 level, the IWM can possibly start to see a really big move to the upside. Also, guys, quick little update on the interest rates through here, guys. From the TLT and TMF market. I know some people have been like, into the bond market. Here we go. We're gonna filter into the bond market, right? So I saw some people say, "Oh, what? You're in bonds right now?" No, I'm not in bonds. I'm in cash. For my trading account anyway. My trading account. So, and as you can see, guys, look at this here. So stock market down, bonds down. Can you imagine trying to be long bonds right now? So I'm long TLT and I'm long the stock market, because if the stock market goes down, the bond market's going to go up. And then all your positions go down. It's like, so anyway, no, I don't trade based off that anyway. It's like, that's a theory. I just trade off my system. Anyway, so we can see that through there, guys, right? I was actually hoping to see something like that. I talked about this yesterday, some sort of V bottom and then some sort of false breakout pattern through here. I was actually hoping for that, but we actually didn't get it, right? We actually didn't get it. So therefore, I can't trade it, right, guys? I just simply cannot trade it from there. So anyway, traders, hope that helps you out. Traders, if you do need some help, that first link in the description is a free trading course I'm giving away to give you some free help. And if you do need some more personal help and you'd like to get some private coaching from me, you may be a good fit for my inner circle. Second link in the description there, guys. Fill out that and I'll speak to you real soon.